As reported by Vision Times, recently in China, not only the COVID-19 pandemic, but influenza A and norovirus, winter vomiting virus, are also spreading. It was reported that a 2-year-old boy in Chengdu City, Sichuan province, died of a severe influenza A infection, which attracted great attention. According to Chinese media, on February 24th, a Chengdu resident named Zhang noticed her 2-year-old son was unwell, so she took him to Sichuan University's Huaxi Hospital for treatment. On that night, his test result was normal, and another test on February 25th also showed similar results. But at about 5 a.m. on February 26th, her son's electrocardiogram screen beeped and all the data dropped sharply. He was then taken to the ICU and was diagnosed with severe influenza A infection. At around 1 p.m. on February 28th, Zhang's son died after a failed rescue attempt. Regarding the sudden death of her son, Zhang said the hospital did not hold a timely consultation to find out the cause and delayed the treatment time. Currently, relevant departments are investigating the incident. According to her son's hospitalization records, when he was admitted on February 24th, he had a high fever of 39 degrees Celsius, 102.2 degrees Fahrenheit, and was conscious. He was transferred from the emergency department to the pediatric neurology department due to a high fever and convulsions. On the evening of February 25th, the doctor performed a lumbar puncture. Shortly after, he suffered a convulsion and his body temperature was high. At 5:46 a.m. on February 26th, the hospital announced he was in critical condition. After 2 days of treatment, Zhang's son was declared dead. Zhang suspected the hospital did not diagnose and treat her son in time and falsified medical records. According to Vision Times, after the relevant information was released, the topics a 2-year-old boy died from severe influenza A and the family suspected the hospital delay caused their son's death became hot searches on March 18th. Some netizens questioned whether it was COVID-19 or influenza A. Why wasn't the previous influenza A wave so serious? Is this influenza A related to COVID-19? I don't believe what the hospital says. This is a typical case of disregarding human life and bullying the child's family members who don't understand technical terms. Recently, in Zhejiang, Henan, Xi'an, Chengdu, and many other places, there have been cases of influenza A patients with white lungs, even resulting in death. People question whether the Chinese government deliberately changed the disease's name to cover up the truth. In addition, it is worth noting that the China CDC weekly report released on China's CDC's official website on March 17th shows that, for the first time, a local case of Omicron subvariants BA.5.2.48 and BF.7.14 co-infection were found. This makes people fear there will be a new COVID-19 outbreak in China. The Economic Observer Network also reported that Chinese medical expert Wang Jiawen once pointed out that Omicron is more likely to affect the patient's heart than the original strain. Children and young people are the primary patients with fulminant myocarditis. In large hospitals, the mortality rate exceeds 50% and the primary hospital's mortality rate is higher. He also revealed the COVID-19 vaccine can cause myocarditis, even fulminant myocarditis.